If you've got pyrotechnic flares on your boat, they might be illegal in just a few days. The Coast Guard just made a huge announcement that every boat owner needs to hear. April 1st, 2026. That's when the Coast Guard's officially done with pyrotechnic flares. They're switching everything over to electronic distress signals. And here's the kicker. If you get caught with expired flares, you're looking at an $1,100 fine. There's even a case out of Rhode Island where some sailors got slapped with $10,000. $10,000. So let me show you what's changing, what you need to grab, and how to stay out of trouble. Let's dive in. Alright, so here's what went down. Back in May 2025, the Coast Guard put out ALCOAST 234-25. That's basically an announcement that goes to every Coast Guard unit across the country. Subject line says it all. Transition to electronic visual distress signaling device. Here's the deal. The Coast Guard's done requiring those old MK124 pyrotechnic flares. They're moving to these electronic visual distress signal devices, eVDSDs for short. Small boats? April 1st, 2026. Coast Guard cutters? June 1st. Now listen, this deadline's specifically for Coast Guard boats. You, as a recreational boater, can still use pyrotechnic flares. But, and this is important, they can't be expired. And that's where people get burned. Pyrotechnic flares expire 42 months after they're made, 3.5 years. Most people have no clue theirs are already expired. Check this out. See that date stamp? If it's older than 42 months, these things are worthless. Like, legally, they don't count at all. And if a Coast Guard officer boards you and finds nothing but expired flares, that's an automatic $1,100 fine. No debate. So why's the Coast Guard doing this? Official answer? Electronic signals are more reliable, longer lasting, and reduce administrative burden. But let me translate that for you. Number 1. Environmental damage. Every time you light off a pyrotechnic flare, you're dumping toxic chemicals straight into the water. Strontium, barium, copper, nasty stuff. It washes up on beaches, contaminates everything. And because they're hazmat, you can't just toss them when they expire. Number 2. The expiration thing's a pain. Every 3-4 years you're dropping $40 on new flares, then hunting down some special disposal site for the old ones. Number 3. Safety. These things burn crazy hot. You can start a fire, burn yourself, and once they're lit, can't turn them off. Try managing that on a rocking boat in rough seas. And number 4. They barely last. A handheld flare? 5 to 15 minutes tops. Aerial flare? Maybe 40 seconds. So if you've got 3 or 4 flares total, you're looking at maybe 30 to 60 minutes of signal time if you blow through everything. Electronic flare? 20 hours straight. That's why the Coast Guard's switching. And honestly, you should too. So what are these electronic flares anyway? Official names: Electronic Visual Distress Signal Device, eVDSD. Bit of a mouthful. Here's how they work. Instead of fire and smoke, they've got high-powered LED lights that flash SOS in Morse code. 3 short, 3 long, 3 short. Classic SOS pattern. They float. They flip themselves upright if they're in the water. You get 360-degree visibility, totally waterproof. Coast Guard certification. 46 CFR 161.013 says they gotta put out at least 75 candela. That's bright enough to see from 6 miles out on a good day. Let me show you the 2 big ones everyone's buying. First up, the ACR ResQFlare. This is your basic model, $80 on Amazon. Runs on 2 regular C batteries you can swap out yourself. Gets you 20 hours continuous. You can see it from over 6 miles away. Comes with that orange flag you need for daytime. This thing checks every box for recreational boats up to 65 feet. Coastal waters, Great Lakes, territorial seas, you're covered. Then there's the ResQFlare Pro, premium version, $200. Runs on 8 of those CR123 lithium batteries. Only gives you 3 hours, but way brighter. It's got these multicolor LEDs, red, orange, and cyan, which actually helps people spot you better on the water. Oh, and get this, infrared mode. So if the Coast Guard or SAR's got night vision, they can see you from even further out. Both come with the orange flag. Both are USCG certified. Either one completely replaces your old flares. Quick legal rundown. 33 CFR Part 175 says if you're out on coastal waters, Great Lakes, territorial seas, or any connected water that's at least 2 miles wide, you need visual distress signals. Minimum 3 approved signals. Gotta be approved, working condition, easy to grab. Day and night. You need both. Electronic flare handles night. Orange flag handles day. Buy the ResQFlare kit. You get both in one shot. $80, you're done. Oh, exemptions real quick. Boats under 16 feet don't need daytime signals, but you still need night signals if you're out after dark. And at night, no exemptions for anybody. Period. All right, how do you actually make this switch? Step 1. Find your current flares. Right now. Go to your boat, dig them out, look at that date stamp on the side. If it's been more than 42 months, they're expired. Done. Don't count. Step 2. Order an electronic flare. ResQFlare's $80, Pro's $200. Amazon, West Marine, Boat US, Defender, anywhere. Just make sure it's got that USCG approval number stamped on it. Should say 46 CFR 161.013 somewhere. No stamp? Not legal. Step 3. Batteries. ResQFlare needs 2 C batteries. Pro needs 8 CR123s. They usually don't come with batteries, so grab those separate. Pop them in, hit the button, make sure it flashes SOS, then stash it somewhere you can grab fast. Step 4. Dump the old flares the right way. Don't trash them. Don't chuck them overboard. And for the love of God, don't fire them off for kicks. Remember those Rhode Island guys? Fired off expired flares at some party. 10 grand in fines. Not worth it. Call your fire department or check your city's website for hazmat collection days. A lot of marinas run disposal programs too. Penalties. Let's talk about it. 33 CFR 27.3 says the Coast Guard can hit you with up to $1,100 for breaking equipment rules. That means no approved signals, expired flares, stuff you can't reach, fake approvals, any of it. Coast Guard boarding officers know what to look for. They'll ask for your flares. They'll check those dates. You're not compliant? Citation, right there. This isn't some warning ticket where you fix it later. It's immediate. Look, real talk. This switch to electronic flares is actually awesome. They're safer, they last way longer, way better for the environment. And once you add up buying new pyro flares every 3 years, you save money long term. But you gotta move now. Check your flares today. If they're expired or getting close, order that electronic flare this week. Dump the old ones properly. Show everyone on your boat where the new one lives and how it works. April 1st's the Coast Guard deadline, but it's pretty clear where this whole thing's headed. Don't wait till you're getting boarded and find out your flares are toast. $80, 5 minutes to set up. You're good for years. I've got links down in the description. ResQFlare, ResQFlare Pro, all the Coast Guard regs, approved equipment list, everything you need to verify this yourself. If this helped, smash that subscribe button. We break down Coast Guard regs every single week here on the Marine Ledger. Catch you on the next one.